brothers, and my love for music just came from my older sister. She was like an inspiration because every payday she would go to the album store and buy like new records, and I would just sit there and listen to them. Just sit there and listen. And then my brother went into the military, and I told him, I said, man, I wanted to start DJing. And he said, well, I'll tell you what, when I get home from basic training, I'll buy you your first set, and you take it from there. And true to his word, he did it. And I ain't looked back since. So, I mean, you know, my love for music came from my big sister and my big brother.
What made you want to start DJing though? You just randomly said?
Watching TV. I mean, you know, I was watching one show, and I think Jam Master Jay was on the show. And I was like, yeah, that's what I want to do right there. That's exactly what I want to do. So, I mean, after seeing Run DMC, and then, like I said, they had a DJ, and then I used to go to all the shows and stuff, and I used to, like, watch them, like the Grandmaster Flash, and, you know, and all of these guys. Yeah, I took a liking to it, you know. And, you know, I mean, my style is, I can honestly say it's totally different from theirs, because I'm not what you call a flashy DJ. I'm not like Lux, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a New Yorker, so I mean, you know, I just had to go with the flow, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
How long you been DJing?
How old are you?
I just turned 34 in November.
All right, 4 years before you were born. No, 34. You say 34. I started when you were 4 years old. I did DJing for 30 years.
Wow.
I know.
Really? Yeah, you don't. You don't. Okay, all right. Well, you was going to your 8th grade prom when I was born, so I understand.
So what, we got jokes?
God damn.
You want to chime in, bro? You got
Listen,
okay.
This is what she do right here, man. She looks up, she research. That's why we have Ray Vaughn in here. She dig deep. This is like unsung. Yeah, she digs deep for these questions. So
Okay.
What's the best event you ever played?
Oh, there was many of them.
Ray Ramsey.
Many of them. Shout out to CJ, man. I mean, I don't know what are you talking about. I don't know. I mean, it's been a lot of them because, you know, I played from everywhere from Madison Square Garden to the Staples Center. So, I mean, you take your pick in between.
Wow. I see you've been in a lot of places, different countries.
Yeah.
What's the best country you've been to? Now, I saw the pictures from Japan, so I don't want to choose for you which pictures look more exciting, but...
They were alright. Japan was alright. Europe was crazy. I mean, because you went everywhere. London, Birmingham, you went to Sweden, Switzerland. I mean, you know, it was just all over the place. So.
Got any wild traveling stories?
No.
I'm sure you don't. What's the first record you ever bought?
First record I ever broke?
Ever bought? I ain't gonna be corny and say like everybody else say Rapper's Delight or something like that. Nah. My first record was, I would say it was, I think Jive Rhythm Tracks. Jive Rhythm Tracks, you know, because everybody wanted it. It was like a breakdance record, but everybody was like, I mean, you know, it was like the Planet Rock, but it was just an instrumental record. So. Mine really was Rapper's Delight. Like that was my first. Yeah. Well, I had brothers, so it was their first, so I consider it my first. But.
Oh, okay. So you didn't buy it though. So your brothers brought it.
I don't know. You have brothers and sisters, y'all shared it.
Hold up, but you said the first record I bought.
Okay.
So you just said that was the first record you brought. So it couldn't have been if your brothers brought it.
You know what?
Okay.
Next question.
Okay.
He is terrible. Okay. What DJs inspire you? What DJs did you look up to when you was
All of them?
preparing your craft?
Jazzy Jeff, of course. Who don't look up to Jazzy Jeff?
The best in the game.
Yeah, of course. You must be from Philly.
I'm from New York.
Jazzy Jeff, Grandmaster Flash for some odd reason. Let's see. Grandmaster D from Houdini. Cash Money from Philly. any DJ from Philly, for real, that was really like on the map. Like Cool Money, all these guys, I mean, you know, because the Philly DJs, as well as the Philly rappers were, yeah, they used to come across the water and get y'all all the trouble y'all wanted.
So you said Philly DJ, where you from?
I'm from here.
You from here? So did they play that down here? Like how did you?
No, because
get
I
to know
mean, when you
them?
see them on TV and you hear them on mixtapes, well, on mixes and stuff like that, Jazzy Jeff hands down. I don't care where he played it, what he did, how he did it. There was no DJ around that could touch him. I mean, and still to this day, I still hold true to that.
How do you feel about the DJs nowadays that use like iPads and I know back in
Okay,
when you was
stop
talking
right
about,
there. They're in the way. In the way.
but like you know y'all was
In the way.
used to
In the
carry crates and
In the way.
you feel disrespected.
Definitely. When you've been doing it as long as I have, and then you got a DJ that comes out here, say he's been DJing for a year, maybe 2 years, or you know.
That's me. That's me, by the way.
Well,
But yeah, but
Well, no. I mean, I give props where props is due. You do your thing, though. I mean, you're a humble dude. I mean, you know, when you got these arrogant guys walking around here like they, you know, like they really been doing this for a minute, they can tell you what you need to do or how you need to fix your crap or tweak your stuff, man. No, don't do that. Don't disrespect. They're cold like that.
I'm a student, man. I'm a student.
Yeah.
You prefer vinyl?
Yeah.
Can you still DJ with vinyl?
Of course I can.
Okay.
That's what I started with.
I wish I thought it was fine.
What sets DJ Foot apart from other DJs?
I guess my personality.
Comedian?
All of the above. Whatever you want. I could be a comedian today. I can be a worst nightmare tomorrow. I mean, which one you want? I mean, you tell me which one it is. But I'm gonna be brutally honest either way.
When you go on a set, is it a planned set
No.
or you just go with the
No.
flow?
You gotta scout your crowd and see what they're doing. See what kind of crowd it is.
Next question. What advice would you give to up and coming DJs?
Number one, stay in your lane. Number two, hone your craft. And number three, stay out of grown folks' business. I mean, stay out of the way. I mean, if you know you ain't ready for it, don't jump in the way. I mean, if you see the train coming down the track, just get off the track. That's all.
Now, when you say stay in your lane, what's that mean? Does that mean pay homage or?
Now let's get something straight. I'm not looking for nobody to pay homage to me because I know what I've been doing and I know how long I've been doing it. But at the same time, just respect. I mean, you know, I'm not gonna let some guy that's been DJing for 6 months to a year disrespect my man right here. I mean, you know, and he might be passing and say, man, no, this, you know, man, no, man, don't worry about it. No, I'm not gonna say that. Why you let him get away? Why you even let him talk like that? He shouldn't even be breathing the same air as we breathe. But at the same time, you being humble, sometimes being humble don't get it done. Sometimes you gotta be, like I said before, brutally honest.
Do you feel like you paved the way for DJs in the Richmond area or
Not in Richmond, in
surrounding
Petersburg,
area?
yeah,
In
definitely in
the
Petersburg, yeah.
Virginia area?
Yeah, well, yeah, for a few of them, yes, I have. Yes, I have.
How did you get the name Street Sweeper Cool?
Street sweeper. Well, you know, you from New York, you know Kingsley, right?
I know
That's my
Kingsley.
dog. That's my homie.
So,
And you know, actually Jay Grand called me one day. Matter of fact, big up to Lonnie B because Jay Grand called Lonnie and he asked him about this whole street sweeper thing and Lonnie was like, I think you need to reach out to Foot for that because he was already a heavy hitter. So big ups to Lonnie B for putting that word out there for me. And when I talked to Jay Grand told me you're a perfect fit. So I mean, you know, and then I talked to Kingsley himself and the rest is history.
what's next for Foot?
I don't know. I'll go home and go to sleep.
You're terrible. I just want you to know you are terrible.
You love me though. Look at you. Look at you. You can't stop smiling. Look at you. You blushing. As dark as you are, you blushing.
Funny.
Look at you. You blushing.
Funny.
Yo, she been looking forward to this interview all week.
I know because she when she hit me.
This is the first time I met yo. She was looking forward to this joint.
When all the partying is over, how do you like to chill out?
go home and, I don't know, sometime I'll go home and eat a bowl of cereal and watch TV, or sometime I'll go home and get on the video game, depending on how early the party is over. Might play a game of 2K or something like that. I mean, you know, I'm a family man. I stay at home. I mean, you know, I got a 6-year-old son.
Right.
And my son might get up as soon as he hear me come in the house, as soon as he hear the alarm bell, he'll be like, "Hey, Dad, Justin, it's 4 o'clock in the morning." Next thing I know, he downstairs playing the game. So what I gotta do, I gotta go downstairs and entertain my son. So
How is Danny Smith different from DJ Foot?
Danny Smith is a more serious person, a family person, a brother, uncle, you know, all of that. DJ Foot is, you know, I hang out with the guys, I handle this business over here, I handle this business over there. You know, you gotta learn how to separate the two.
That's right.
You gotta learn how to separate the two.
How did you get to collab with Trey Songz?
Well, I've been doing Trey since he was a little bitty guy, since he was about maybe 4 years old. You know, me and his father, I know his father real well, I know his mom real well. I mean, we used to all used to run together, and, you know, Trey started doing music, and when he left, he came back, he started doing music here, started doing music here, and then he started doing like mixtapes and stuff like that. So, you know, one thing led to another. So we just simply collabed together. And I was working for Radio 1 then, and, you know, he would send us a record, and he would send it at about 6 o'clock, and by 7:30 we would have it ready for, just ready to rock. And we would play it on the radio on the regular, so.
You've met so many people in the industry, from DJ Drama to Puff to just a lot of people, big names.
Yeah.
How do you stay humble?
The person you get right now is the person that dated. Ain't no male groupie. I mean, I ain't got time for that. I mean, put my clothes on the same way they put theirs on. I mean, you know, if I get a picture with them, so be it. If I don't, what they gonna do? Go and jump off the bridge down here or something? Nah, it ain't gonna happen. It ain't happen.
How's the DJ scene now in Richmond compared to when you first started?
It's more cutthroat. It's more cutthroat because you got, like I said, you got these young up and coming DJs that are DJ for $50 to $75. When you got, you know, us over here, you know, that set the standards, but the undercutting game is just crazy. I mean, so what can you do? What can you do?
When you first got on, what's your radio station?
106.
106, right?
Yeah.
What was your reaction?
Well, it wasn't a reaction because that guy right there, me and him, we go way back. And when I came off the road with Trey, he was like, "Man, come on in, man, come on in with me. Let's get the show popping on, you know, on a regular basis." It was a couple of days a week, and then, you know, it started expanding, and then he got me on up there, and, you know, shout outs to RJ and Mike Street. You know, they got me on.
RJ, I didn't plan on that.
He got me on. I mean, you know,
Don't put me in
be quiet right now. Be quiet right now. Be quiet right now.
What's your definition of success?
My definition of success is achieving your goal.
Have you achieved all the goals that you set out?
No. Say a couple.
Name them.
No.
Can I know a goal? I can't know a goal.
I'm trying to get rich.
It's about 2015 coming. What's your goal for 2015?
To get rich.
I mean, we all want that goal. We all on the road to riches.
Okay. On the road to riches. See, that's some New York stuff right there. I'm not on
That's
the road to
Gucci Rabbit
riches.
Polo, actually. But
I like that.
So what?
I'm a hip hop head.
Bro.
Name your top 5 rappers all time.
Top 5 rappers. Hold on. That's kind of hard.
They don't have to be in order. Just
It's kinda
top
hard.
5.
Well, I've always liked running. Matter of fact, KRS-One. This guy Daddy-O from Stat. I mean, that was I used to, I love that group. Guru from Gangstar.
Shout out to the cool.
Who else? Oh no, AZ.